Shanks.
119 for Concordia.
Where's Shanks?
For Abilene,
They don't have half their people here. No,
for
here's
Concordia,
Dickie.
125, Dickie James. For Abilene, at 130 for Concordia, don't forget. For Abilene, Casey Markley. At 135 for Concordia, Anthony Budrow. For Abilene, James Luis. At 140 for Concordia, Jared Wisdom. For Abilene, Nate Smith. At 145 for Concordia, Dustin Rowe. And for Abilene, Seth Leibel. At 152 for Concordia, Austin Egson. For Abilene, Brandon Stafford. At 160 for Concordia, Phil Mason. And for Abilene, Bo Allen. At 171 for Concordia, Doug Miller.
He was wrestling JV this
And for
week.
Abilene, Jeff Johnson. For Concordia at 189, Delno Reed. And for Abilene, William Schmidt. At 215 for Concordia, Roger Walker. And for Abilene, Corey Castile. For Concordia at 275, Doug Thoman. And for Abilene, Joe Sheely. For 103, we have the forfeit. James Tingle is the winner.
We're here at the Abilene Concordia Duel, and I'm Mike Avicole, and I'm a junior. And this is my co-sportscaster, Josh Unruh, and he's also a junior. And I think we're going to have a fine piece of wrestling tonight. We got two really good teams, and they're just going to go at it as fast as they can. First up, we have Dan Kennard, and he's supposed to be wrestling Steve Shanks, but evidently he had a weight problem today. And we're off. Dan usually does a really good job at taking his stuff to people. He's had a really good year so far. Starting out, Dan weighed about 125, and he's pretty chubby, and he was losing weight just in practice, and he got down to about 115, and then he decided he'd just lose weight trying to, and he got all the way down to 112, so we'd have somebody there wrestling varsity, and he's been wrestling varsity ever since. Looks like it's going to be a pretty good match. Your thoughts on that, Harvey?
I think it'll be a good match, too.
Concordia had a takedown there. Now Dan needs to keep moving, and he's sitting out. He's hitting a changeover to counter the spiral, though, and that's where they have the half in their hand on your leg, and it's one of the best counters there is. Here he goes. He's got a nice shrug going. All he's got to do is plant his head and go through. He's trying to stand up. So it's 2-1 at the end of the first period. And Concordia defers and Dan takes bottom. He needs to really explode off the bottom and just try and get out of there as fast as he can and not stop moving at all times. That was a very good stand-up. Now he's down to a sit-out. He's going for a switch. Keeps scooting. He's going back for a shrug. He's posted up for a Granby.
Concordia's in trouble.
Oh no.
Concordia recovered.
He let go of that one. He just kind of slipped off the head that time. Usually when you get a hold of them there, you can get them on their back, at least a reversal.
You have to admit, Concordia is riding the hips very well against Dan.
Oh yeah, he's got a hold of him pretty good. He's got really good hand control. He's got a hold of the guy's. Dan's got a hold of the guy's hand, so that guy can't do too much, but he is holding on to him. All Dan has to do is, there he goes. There, he got one. Got one. Ties it up 2-2. Now Dan really needs a takedown here so he can. Oh, nice shot. Oh, he's going to get his two. Come on, put him on his back. Oh,
takedown.
That was a really nice shot. He set that up perfectly. He kind of went towards the head, and the guy brought his arms up, and he just went right underneath his arms. He's working on his hand control. He's kind of got a Radman in there. Dan's really good at getting hand control and then putting in the half and then taking him over with the half. He's got a Sorella there. No, he didn't go up through the legs and grab a hold of it. Oh, he's got a bar arm tilt, though. Oh. Dan's winning 4-2 in the third period, but it's Concordia's choice. He's taken down, and Dan has to make sure that if he gives him points, he only gives him one. But the key is try and keep your hips right in there and hold on to his hands. He stopped his first move, and that's pretty good because Dan can ride somebody a fairly long time. He just has to work his stuff. He's got pretty good hand control. He's got a Radman going there, and he's making sure he's riding him pretty good. Concordia kid needs to kind of move more on bottom. He needs to get his head up.
He needs to move.
The best thing to do in wrestling is really be aggressive and move all the time and make sure that they know that.
Stress that enough.
When you get two kids that are always moving and working hard, that's a really, really good match. And this is a good match too. They just both need to move a lot more. Right now, Dan's doing a really good job making this kid tired. He's hanging on him and giving him really good pressure. The score is still 4-2, and there's about a minute left in the third period. Right now, Abilene's down in the dual wise because we lost 6 points at 103. We haven't had a 103 pounder all year, and we always start out with a 6-point deficit. He stopped his first move again and got hand control again. He's looking for a bar arm tilt there. He can take this kid to his back. It'd be pretty nice. He's pretty much kind of smacking that kid's head into the mat. And he's really working his stuff on top. And Dan's doing a really good job of trying to turn this kid. He's not trying to stall or anything. He's really doing what he wants to do.
He's taking a step to Concordia.
Yeah. He's only got 14 seconds left. That was a really good match. Dan just kind of wanted that one more than that kid did. That makes it the score 6-3. And we're trying to come out of the hole from our deficit. Next up is going to be Mike Hegeman from Abilene and Brian No of Concordia. Mike's doing pretty good so far this year, but so is Brian. They both have pretty good records, and they're doing a really good job this year. They're both suspected to do pretty well this year. Mike's kind of going after him. He's being pretty aggressive. The kids... Oh, that was a really nice setup by Brian.
As
long as he keeps a hold of the leg, he's okay. He really needed to. He hasn't scored yet because he switched right off the whistle.
Hegeman's got a double leg.
Position.
Two for Hegeman.
All right. We got two, and they didn't score any, so it's 2-0. Still in the first period. And he's working his stuff on top. He's got good hips, and he's got really nice hand control.
Concordia starts to stand up. Gets away for one.
That was a really nice stand-up. He just kind of powered his way up through there and got hand control. And now they're both working for another takedown. And Mike still had 2-1. Ooh, that was a really nice shot. It was. That's right. He got in good position. Now he can work on getting up and getting out of there and score. Now it's 3-2 and Mike's down by 1. He's trying to get hand control so he can control the top guy so he can do what he wants to do. He's sitting out. He could go for a shrug here. Nope. He kind of just rolled out of it. Oh, he stood up. Oh, going for a switch. Nope. That guy's got nice hand control. He's got a hold of his arm back there. That wraps up the first period, and now it's 3-2, and Mike's down by 1. Brian felt that he was a better takedown person than he was on bottom or top. And I believe that he is a pretty good takedown person. Some people just like something better. That's a nice double leg. Oh, it went out of bounds. That was a really nice double leg. Ooh, Brian kind of got mad there. He really came out aggressive. That's the way I like to see people wrestle. They just charge after you and they do the stuff they want to do. Oh, they both kind of went for a shot there. They both came out a little bit okay, though. And this is a pretty good match right here. Oh, he's still got a hold of the leg. No score yet. He needs to kind of work on getting his head up and his hips up and kind of trying to stand up. Oh, there's 2. It makes the score 5-2. Mike's still down by 3 now. He needs to work on getting some kind of a Wayne's roll or a shrug where he can get like 4 points or 5 points. Because he needs to get his hand control and he gains some confidence back and get out of there. There he goes. Nice. It was like a sit-out turn in. Now it's 1. That makes the score 3-5. He's only down by 2. All he's got to do is take him down. There's 52 seconds in the second period left. Flattened out his hips. It would have been a nice shot, but he didn't get his hips under him, and he got kind of flattened down, and Brian's kind of quick, so he just whipped around. So now it's 7-3, and Mike's down by 4. He needs to really pick it up now, and he needs to stand up or switch or...
Michael needs to get something going on bottom here.
I know, he needs a good score. He's kind of stood up, but he had hand control. All right, he's got 22 seconds. He needs to really make something happen here. He needs some kind of score.
He needs an explosion.
Yeah, he needs to just kind of go wild. There he goes. Oh, he got 2. All right. It's 5-7. That was a really nice inside switch. That kind of picked up the momentum a little bit. Now maybe it'll be a little bit better for the... Brian got 1 at the end there. It makes it 8-5. Mike's down by 3, and he took bottom. That's probably a good choice because that and both up, but they're even at both up. So I think bottom was the best choice to score there. He's got his arms freeze now. He's got a hold of his head on a sit out. When he gets to sit out, he kind of needs to get his knee up under him and then go for a shrug or a Grammy. It's still 5-8. Mike's down by 3. Brian's got pretty good hand and hip control there. He's kind of just holding on to him. He's got his sit out. He needs a knee under. Oh, what a shrug.
Oh, that was beautiful.
That was a really pretty shrug. The kid just came off too far and he just got out of hand. He needs to do it again. He's got a minute left in the third period and he's still down by 3, 5-8. He's trying to get a hold of his hands. He keeps getting to the sit out. He just needs to take it a little further. There he goes. All right. All right, he sat out again. Yeah. He called red for stalling because he's kind of just holding on to him and he's not trying to work for a pin. And top man's always got to work for a pin or they call him for stalling. I've never seen a wrestler call an injury timeout before, but that's what that means when they twirl their finger around. It means that they're having injury problems, and they'll go over to their coaches, both wrestlers. All right, we're back. The injury timeout's up. Nothing too serious, evidently. Mike's down by 3. It's 8-5 with 33 seconds left in the third period. That was a really nice explosion. For a reversal there. It's 1 red for an escape, so they're both up. It's 8-9, and Mike's down by 1, but I don't know if that's the right score. I think it might be 7-9. Yeah. Right, he didn't get 1. Mike lost there 7-9 because he didn't get his point for the skate there.
At 1:25, John Alvarez of Abilene against Dickie James of Concordia.
Okay, now Alvarez is here. He's wrestling Dickie James. Dickie James is a pretty good wrestler. He's pretty solid. He's done really well this year, but so is Alvarez. Alvarez lifted weights a lot, and he's really strong. Concordia got 2 there. Alvarez is working to get up. He stood up. He's trying to get hand control. He's doing a really good job of doing what he wants to do on bottom. Concordia's ahead by 2 here. Duel-wise, Concordia's at 9 and we're at 3, and we're at 125. James, he's got his leg in there, and you can work a lot of things with your legs.
Continue continuously moving the whole
That's
time.
what refs really like to see is aggressiveness and just
Continuous
moving around all the time.
That's what makes the match really interesting and really fun to watch.
Alvarez, there he goes. Needs to watch the arm there. Make sure it doesn't go above. Yeah, like that. The kid's got a cradle going, and Alvarez is doing all the counters he can. He's not grab his head right there. Oh, there we go. He should be getting one here in a minute. He's out in front of him, but the kid's got a hold of his leg still. He needs to stand up or something so he can get out from underneath him. He's got 18 seconds left. That's it. Pick it up, John. He's got 10 seconds left in the first period. He's down by 2. He really needs this one. Oh, no. Now he's got 5 seconds left. He needs to just really jump on it and just go as fast as he can and move and move and move. He's trying to stand up there. He just caught his arm, so he couldn't do anything to stall for the last 5 seconds. 0, and John's on bottom now in the second period. Each period's 2 minutes long, and there's a total of 3 periods. He can get a shrug right here if he gets his leg out from underneath his knee. He's got to hold the leg. He could get a Wayne throw. He's got to reach back and grab the hand back there. He needs to pick up the leg and get his hips underneath him and try and get a reversal. There he goes, out the back door. This is where you need to keep his hips down because you can really get some points here and just work your arms forward and just keep swimming them up. And he's doing a good job of trapping the legs, making sure. So he can get some back points. All right, he got 2 reversal. It was a long and hard effort. It took about a minute, but he got there. Now it's tied up 2-2. We got a pretty nice crowd here tonight. Hey, we had a little injury time there, Dickie. We got his cunt busted up, his chin busted open a little bit. He was bleeding. He bled all over John's back, so they had to clean it off his singlet. There's 30 seconds left in the second period, and it's still 2-2. He stood up, and he's countering pretty good on what John's trying to do. John's trying to get him back to the mat, and they got out of bounds before he got away. Okay, we're back. I don't know what that was. It was some kind of points or something. They thought the time. All right, he has a really nice stand-up, and he got another point for that. So now it's 3-2, and John's only down by 1. Muscle battle right there. Oh no. That's the end of the second period. No score there. They just kept on rolling. That's kind of one of them sheer strength battles there. It's who's got the most guts and strength and wits. It's who's going to roll farthest and who's going to stop their hips the fastest. John's got a nice cradle going. He needs to kind of scoot over on the left side and then rock back if he can get it locked up. It's kind of hard to get locked up into there. He's got the leg case stated back there, and that's a good way to hold somebody down when they're standing up. As K-State, the leg came under. I think he needs to go to a crossover where you stick their hand in between their legs and grab your other hand and lift up to bring him back down the mat, because his other moves aren't working right now. I think he's got a really nice stand-up. It's really powerful, and he just kind of goes whoosh, right on up there. Looked like a potentially dangerous move, but the ref didn't call it. And he's got a hold of the back there, trying not to let him get two. He needs to stand up and try and stand up and only let him get one instead of two. He's bleeding again. All right, we're back, and there's about a minute left in the third period. John really needs to get some points here. He's down by 3, 5-2.
John needs an explosion real bad here.
He needs some momentum going so he can get his reversal, or he at least needs to get an escape and a takedown. He almost had something there. He needs to just pull through and get a hold of it. It looks like, oh, it rolled through. He's still got a hold of the leg, though. He's okay. He's only got 25 seconds to score, though. Okay, I think he's going to get one. He's got one. Now he needs to get a 2 takedown. He's only got 15 seconds left to get a takedown. A takedown, and he goes into overtime. All right, we had another little blood time out there. There's 15 seconds left. It's 5-3, and Alvarez down by 2. He's gonna pick it up here because he's got to get a takedown going to overtime so he can beat this kid. He's got a wizard in. He's holding on. He's only got 5 seconds left. All right, they went out of bounds. He really needs to get a takedown here. He shot. Oh, he's gonna pick it up. 4 seconds. He needs to pick it up. Really good match. Both those kids are really good.
James. At 1:30 we have Doug from Concordia and Markley.
Okay, we're starting at 1:30 now, and it's Casey and Markley and Doug Burgess. Both of them are pretty good wrestlers. They've been wrestling okay through the year, and it's the dual points is Concordia 12 and Abilene 3. Concordia for a takedown. Casey just got a little out of position, no big deal. Now he'll come back and he'll work. He's going to stand up here on bottom. He needs to move and get his 2 points back. There he goes. He's basing up and get his knees underneath him and then just get out of there. He's trying to move. Oh, he had a nice switch there. He just got his arm caught. All right, no points scored except for the 2 takedown earlier. There's still a minute left in the first period. He went out of bounds there, come back to the center. Casey's still down, and he's down by 2. This is one of the bigger crowds we've had here for Abilene so far this year. We tried pretty hard to get the biggest crowd we could here because we knew that it'd be a pretty good duel. Oh, he almost got it. Kind of tried a standing switch there, and he barely missed it. He really needs to come out, and he's only got 38 seconds left. He needs to score somehow before the first period's over so that it'll be closer than it is. He's got his stand-up going, switch.
Switch.
Casey really likes that standing switch. He needs to just get up, get one. All right.
That puts Casey down by 1 now.
Yeah, it's
21 seconds left in the first.
now he's working to set up his takedowns and stuff. Kind of got tripped up there, rolled out of bounds, nothing hurt. It's still 2-1. But our first period is about to expire. There went the first period. Okay. He chose bottom, so Casey's on top. But it's still 2-1, and it's the beginning of the second period. He took him out of bounds, so no points scored. He's still on bottom. He needs to stop his first move and then start working towards a pin. Keep really good hand control and keep his hips in. He needs to counter this stand-up. Concordia kid he has a really nice stand-up. He's getting up there pretty good.
I think all the Concordia kids have pretty good stand-ups.
Yeah,
from what I've seen so far.
It's a pretty good match. It's 2-1, and Casey's down by 1 with about a minute and a half left in the second period. He's got really nice shoulder and hip pressure there. He's trying to break him down and keep him tired and try and keep him on the mat. Because when you're on the mat like that, you get pretty tired. Both of them kind of have hand control. They called stalling on Casey. So it's still 2-1 in the second. Oh. Now, Concordia kid's really moving. He's jumping up out of there and just trying to work as much stuff as he can so he can score. He's got a nice tight waist there. It comes all the way across. It's hard to move when they have that in there. He's got the leg case stated back there. And now he's got a spiral in. He stood up, and they went out of bounds again.
What Casey needs to do right there is when Concordia starts running out of bounds, right when they get to the line, yank him back in bounds.
Yeah, it kind of throws your momentum off, and you'll fall down, and you might even get some back points out of it. You never know what happens when you're rolling around like that. When you fall like that, you really don't have any control. You're just kind of falling, and if somebody moves their hips one way or the other and they get on top, then you're stuck on your back. There's about 20 seconds left in the second period, and it's 2-1, and Casey's only down by 1. He's back on top now. They kind of went out of bounds there for a few minutes. It was another good stand-up. He's going for 1. It's 3-1 now. Casey could use a takedown. It's only about 5 seconds, so. Okay, now we're going into the third period. All right, we're back in the third period, and it's 3-1, and Casey's down by 2. And he chose bottom, so it's one of the best places to score unless you're an excellent takedown artist. Blood time there for a minute. Casey kind of cut his lip, I think. That was a good job of kind of bursting out there. They just kind of fell out of bounds. Okay, we're back again. About a minute and a half minutes left in the third period. Casey's only down by 2. All he has to do is get a reversal or
A 5-4 point move, and he's back in this match.
oh yeah, get an escape like he might get one here if he can succeed in his stand-up and get away and then get a takedown. Then he's ahead by 1. He's got to stand up, going for the switch. Oh. Sometimes you just wish those out-of-bounds lines were a little bit further out there so you could finish some things up. He really needs an explosion here. He's only got a minute left, and he really needs to make something happen to win this one.
Needs an explosion bad.
He needs to get his hand back and then just come out of there like a ball of fire. Concordia kid doing a really good job.
Hammerlock here.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job of keeping his hands under control. He fought that off. He's only got about half a minute left. He's got to go here.
He needs an explosion.
Yeah, he's got to score somehow. He needs 2 points. He's down by 2, 3-1. He's coming in kind of at an inside switch.
Concordia's got a leg again here.
We only got 10 seconds and they're out of bounds. We got 10 seconds left. Casey needs 2 points. He's trying to go. He almost has a shrug there. He's gonna. Got it. Oh. Oh. Oh, dude. That kid's arms out of socket. Okay, we got Dane Luis at 135 after that exciting match at the end there by Casey Markley. He's wrestling a kid named Bud Rowe, and they're pretty much even. The score for team-wise, it's 3-15. We just barely come out of the short end. It shouldn't be a problem right now. The duel's still way. It still has a lot.
It's far from over.
Yeah. He got safe. Concordia got 2 there for a takedown. Concordia has really good hand control there. He needs to get his hands back and get his hips up and try and get out of there. And it looks like they're going to go out of bounds here. Yeah. A minute has already gone by in the first period. And
Looks like Bud Rowe's working a head lever there.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice move. The time's about 50 seconds left in the first period, and it's 1:35. And these two have wrestled once before, and they both did a really good job wrestling each other. Concordia kids got the legs in. They all try and use that sometimes to hold people down. It really get your back tired and your neck tired, and he's pushing on his head to make him just fatigue him just a little bit. Now he needs to get his hips up and get out of there real quick. He's got his hips out. He's almost got to sit out there. Now he's got to sit out and get a shrug. He almost had a shrug. That's going to sum up the first period. Dane got bottomed here. It's 2-0. He's only down by 2 in the second period. He needs to kind of get some momentum going and get out of there and get up on top or set up a takedown or something. He needs to score. He needs to get his hands back. That's a lot of things, is trying to get your hands back. Dane's got pretty good hand control here. He's
got pretty good hips on him too.
He's kind of forcing him down to the mat, and there's no score, but he went from a stand-up to a sit-out, and he's trying to get his hand control back. Looks like they're going to go out of bounds with about 40 seconds left in the second period. A little caution there. He kind of wasn't set yet. Now we're going again with about 30 seconds left in the second period, and it's still 2-0, and Dane's down just barely. The team duel points is Concordia 15 and Abilene 3. They're moving around a little bit more here. They're just kind of rolling back and forth, and nobody's scored yet. Dane really needs to score here. He's only got 10 seconds left. He needs something. He's got to get something before he goes into the third period. Oh, he's going to get 2. Oh! He almost got it there at the end. Concordia took bottom to make sure that Dane had limited options of scoring. It's a really smart choice as long as you don't get turned, because if he turns, Dane gets him over here, he can take the lead. He needs to suck him underneath him or something, or Merkle.
He needs to pull his head right to his stomach, and you can take him right to the back.
Yeah, and he had a Merkle there. When the guy steps over, you can grab a hold of their head and just roll them straight to their back. Dane's doing a good job of holding him off, and Concordia kids, he's doing a good job of moving, and the crowd's getting a little excited here because they're right in the middle of scoring. Somebody's going to score somewhere. Kind of stuck there, trying to work for something. That's one red, and now it's 3-0. Ooh, that was a pretty nice shot. They just kind of went out of bounds. There's about a minute left in the third period, and it's 3-0. They're both working for a takedown. Dane has to score somewhere to get some points. He got a nice snap. He just needs to get his hips out from under him and fall on his head. He's getting him a little tired. There he goes. He needs 3 points, and he's only got 35 seconds left. It was a stalemate. They said that they were stuck there. They couldn't move. He almost had a cement job there before that stalemate. Got a hold of the leg. He needs to get up. He needs to get it up. That's a deep shot. He needs a deep shot. He needs to get his hips up. Looks like they both went to get a shot. Left, and Dane needs to score here. He needs 3 points. Smith here at 140, and he's wrestling Jared Wisdom, and the dual points is 18-3. They got just a hair out of position there. He recovered from it. It's 2-0, and Wisdom's winning by 2. He's got the legs in. He's trying to put him on his back a little bit there. And he's just got to kind of work his body into different positions and get out of it. Nate's usually pretty good at that. That was a really good job getting out of there. Nate's pretty good with the legs too. When he gets on top, you'll see him use them pretty well, so he knows how to counter them a lot. Get some momentum going. He needs to move a little bit. The Concordia kid has the legs in again. He's trying to get arm controlled, so Nate grabs a hold of his arm just to keep him from getting it. And we got another stalemate again. We only have about 15 seconds left in the first period, and Nate's only down by 5. He almost had a switch there. He's trying to move around a little bit more. He's moving his hips out. And that's the end of the first period. Okay, it's the second period. Nate shows up. He's got his leg in, and that's a
potentially dangerous move.
Yeah, potentially dangerous. You get up there and you both fall and you'll just hurt yourself. So they have to start back over at bottom again. Nate's going to work to get his legs in. No score yet. He got back in the legs quick enough. Now Wisdom got 2 takedown. He got 2 back points too. Looks like it's gonna make the score about 9-0. Oh, that was a nice shrug to get 1. That's pretty good. It's 9-1. Nate needs a nice takedown here. Build a little confidence back in him and get some points on the scoreboard. He got 2 for the takedown. He's got the cradle locked up. He's working. Nate's kind of working, trying to work his body out of there. He's trying to break his hands and get out and score. It's a stalemate. So it looks like Nate's going to go on bottom.
How long do you guys think it'll be?
And here they go again. And Nate's trying to work up off bottom. He's got his stand up. It was a pretty nice counter by Wisdom. We're at about 140. And we're about 7 more wrestlers left after this one. He's coming out the back door there. And that's the end of the second period. Now it's the third period. It's still 11-1. Duel-wise, it's still 18-3. Nate's got his leg over the top of the other kids. That's what the Merkle looks like. Now it's just a battle of who can get their hips higher. See, Nate could turn this kid over onto his back from right there, but he just got safe. That's pretty good. Oh, what a nice reversal. Nate's got about 1:10 left, and he needs to turn him. He's got to stick him here. Legs in. He's just trying to work towards getting him on his back. team some momentum going and get some points on the dual board over there. Now he's got both legs in. He's going to squeeze him as tight as he can and try and break him back down to the mat. He almost got him on his back there. We got about 30 seconds left to do what he can. They went out of bounds there. It's 14-3 and Nate's down. If he can step over, he gets a hold of that arm, he might be able to get. He got his legs back in. There's about 15 seconds left. He's got one last chance to get him on his back and stick him. There, he's going for it. And that's going to wrap up the third period. Now we have Seth Lytle at 45, and the team points are 22-3, and we're down. Seth's been wrestling pretty solid all year. And this looks like it's going to be a pretty good match. He's trying to set up a takedown here. That's a nice ball. He's got a front headlock. And he got a leg.
Oh, my.
Oh, he can cradle him up right here.
Oh.
You got to hold the leg still. All he's got to do is give him a nice good trip or something. Oh, almost. Seth's trying to work his stuff and be aggressive here. They're all tied up in there with their arms. It's hard to get a takedown from in there. They can usually throw people from there, but you really can't shoot because your arms are blocking you. Right here's where you usually get your shots in. So that's just kind of... Red was stalling there, Concordia. He was backing up a little too much. About 35 seconds left in the first period, and we still haven't scored yet. Seth's just trying to get him in bad position so he can get a good takedown. That's really a lot of wrestling is position and aggressiveness, and that's it. Seth could get his takedown here. He could get some back points as long as he doesn't go out of bounds. There's about 5 seconds left in the first period, and it's still 0-0. Seth ends up at bottom here in the second period. There's still no scoring. Got a nice switch there. He's picking the kid up. Oh, he got 2 for a reversal, and he's going for back points. Seth really needs to stick this kid here for
Abilene needs the points really bad.
Abilene needs a good 6 points on the board. He's got it in there pretty tight. I don't know. The kid's trying to bridge out of it, but Seth's got it pretty good in there. You got to get both them shoulder blades down. Looks like he's got it there. He's almost got it. He's got a minute and a half to sit there and just try and stick him. He got his 3 back points. Makes it 5-1, I think. Well, no, it made it 3-3. Or 3-1. It made it 3-1. I seem to have... Now we're back into wrestling. Seth's ahead
Nice
by 4.
score by Seth.
A minute left.
Working his quarter half.
He's He's got a good front headlock. He's going for the cradle again. Now he's got his double leg. That's a neck wrench the kid's trying to whip him on his back. But Seth gets that in practice a lot too. Seth needs another good takedown here to make it 7-1 if he could get it. He's got about 30 seconds to get a takedown, either one of them. That's a nice shot.
Snap.
He snapped him down and he shucked him by, and he almost got his 2 there. He's underneath his arms. They're in a wizard fight here. This should be pretty good to see who gives up first. Neither one of them. Time ran out. Concordia took bottom here, and so they could try and get a score, because it's 5-1 and Seth's winning in the last period. All right, they did score. It's 5-2 now, and Seth's still up by 3. And get their takedowns. Seth needs to try and snap him down or shuck him like that. Just keep working stuff. He's up by 3. He could use another takedown. Arm ties here where anything can happen. One person could throw a person in, they'll just roll, and somebody will land up on top. And
Seth's got a shot here.
He's got a single leg trying to pull him back on the mat. Kid's trying to get off the mat. Should get 2. Oh no. There's about a minute left in the 3rd period. Seth's still going at him. They're in this position where anything can happen now. Now it's 6-2 and Seth's head by 4, and he's still going after him. He could get a fireman's there. He got a hold of the leg. Oh no, he had the wizard in him, and then go into the legs or something. He's got a front headlock. He's going for the cradle again. He's got about 25 seconds left. He's got him back down on the mat. He needs to score before they go out of bounds. Still both up. About 18 seconds left. Sets ahead by 4. Seth kind of looks like he's in a little bit better condition than the other guy. That's one of the throw moves I was telling you about, but Seth ended up on top on that one. So it's 8-2, and that's the end. Yeah, Brant Kaplan and Andre Agassi down there. This could be a pretty good match. They're both pretty much going after each other. The team points is 6-23, and Abilene behind. They're coming up. These are the last 5 matches that are coming up. Kaplan, Johnson. That was a nice. Duck under. He got his legs in and he got his takedown. He got his arm control so the kid couldn't switch, and now they're out of bounds. Let's get caution for that. Brant's going to work for his pin here, and Jackson, he's just going to try and score off bottom, try and get the score tied up or go ahead some. Brant's doing a pretty good job of holding him down to the mat, though. He's going for a church here. He's got a Radman and lift the leg up. He's going to try and put him on his back. he almost had him. He's gonna move to something else. That one didn't quite work out for him. He's got his leg K-stated back there. He tried for a Grammy. Brent kind of just followed him around on that. The Concordia didn't quite clear his tips enough. They're out of bounds, and Concordia is down on bottom. Brent's down by 2. Usually once isn't that bad. He needs to. Pretty good match. Brayton needs to work towards his pin. He's trying to hold his legs down there, back there with his legs, and got a nice tight waist in there. He's trying to get his arm. Got about 25 seconds left in the first period. He's going to go for another Turk. He's only got 15 seconds. He's going to try and get some back points out of this. He didn't quite. Brant deferred and Austin Addison took the bottom so he can try and score. It's 2-0 in the second period. This is a pretty good match. They're both really good wrestlers. Brent's got a cradle. He took him to his back. He's going to get some back points out of this one. We really need a pin here for Abilene.
Abilene needs a pin real bad.
That would take the score down in half. It would make it 12-23. Taplin's going to get 3 for that to make it 5-0. To work again for another pin. He's got about a minute 10 in the second period. He's got another cradle. Well, he let go of it. He's kind of headed for a head lever there. That's a pretty nice move. He's got a cross face across there. Just not sure what he wants to do yet. Oh, you can get stuck when you're doing them Grammys if you don't get your hips cleared. You've got to make sure you move your hips out from underneath them and then go with your roll. And then they're pretty effective. Brant's got some really good hand control here, and he keeps working. He's got 30 seconds left in the second period. They say the Concordia guy's stalling. Taplin's going to work for back points here. He's got about 15 seconds left. He needs some. He's grabbed a hold of his arm. If he can rock back and get a guillotine. Kid got a reversal there at the end, making it 5-2. Brand at the end there, he tried to force him onto his back. He's got a little out of position. He's got the legs in again. Concordia kind of likes the legs. They're pretty good at it. Brand needs to get it out of there and go and work for some more points. It's 5-2, and he's up by 3. They got a stalemate going there. Something. Kaplan's coming over the top of him. He could get back points with that. The other kid rolled on top of him. Sometimes that happens. about that and go after him again, because now it's just tied up. It's only 5-5. But when you're wrestling like that, your mind thinks that you're losing. And so you just have to get up and go again and try and get some back points. I think Taplin's getting a little momentum here. He's going to work. He got 2 reversals. He's doing a little better now that he's got about 40 seconds left in the 3rd period. It's going to be pretty good. It's going to come down to the end of the match. He's going to work for it. Looks like Concordia was working for another Grammy. He stood up there. They went out of bounds with about 26 seconds left. We got another really close match here. It's 7-5, and the kid just tried to headlock Brant, and he kind of sagged out of it. We got 15 seconds left, and it's all tied up 7s. Brant's got to score to win. He's almost got 1. He's got 5 seconds left. It's all tied up. We're going into overtime. Overtime now, the first overtime, you shoot takedowns, and if you get the takedown, you win. Whoever scores first wins. So you can push them back and get them called for stalling, and you win. If they go into another overtime, one will go on top, they'll flip a coin, and one will go on bottom. And if the person on top rides them the longest, they win. But if the bottom man scores, then they win. Both guys have got to be really tired because they're wrestling over 6 minutes now. Is trying to stay in really good position and make sure that nobody makes a mistake here. Because if you make a mistake, then you lose the match. They're out of bounds, and now they're going back to the center. They're going with those throw moves. That's a wizard. Big wins here. Brant lost there in overtime. It's 6-26. Bo's got that front headlock in there pretty tight. Bo's really being aggressive. He's going after Will Mason here. Pressuring on that head. You get really tired when your head's banged around down in there. Oh, that's a nice cement job. He didn't quite get it though. He's gonna get saved. Now he's just gonna work up and try and get away from that 2 points that got for the takedown there. Looks like it's 4-0. Will Mason, he must have got 2 back points too. He must have rolled across his back there for a few seconds. I think we really need to win a couple of these matches here. We've had a lot of really good matches, really close. Caught him there with a headlock. He could get some back points and a reversal here if he can get it through there. He pulled his head out. Almost, though. He's got his hand posted so he won't go back to his back. He needs to get his arm through there. He got him through there. There's about 35 seconds left in the first period. He needs to score somehow in the next 30 seconds. That's a nice Grammy. Oh, he come out on top, too. That was a good 2 points. It was a good Grammy and rolled in through there, and he got a good 2 points out of that one to make it 2-4. About 10 seconds left. Doesn't look like anybody's going to score here. It looks like we're going to go into the second period. 2-4. Bo's down by 2. Bo's going to end up taking the bottom here. He's down by 2, and he needs to really, that's it. He exploded right off the bottom. And he needs to get his hips up. Now he's into a sit-out. He shoved back. He could go for a shrug here. He just he turned in with the range roll. Oh, that's an excellent range roll. He should get 2 and back points here. And he came out of it. He still got his hand stuck underneath there. He can't move out of it with his hand in there and with his legs around him, but oh, he's gonna come out on top of this roll though. It's gonna make the score 4-4. It's all tied up now. We're gonna go back to the center. Bo got on top of him. This is a pretty nice switch. Bo needs to step over or something. There you go, he's stepping over. Bo can't let him score here. It's all tied up in the second with about a minute left. He's got a cradle going. He's turning him. If he comes over and hooks the leg, he might be able to hold him there. He's kind of out of position because the kid's got a hold. He's gonna get back points though. Bo got 2 back points it looks like, and Will got 2 reversals. It's tied at 6s again. Bo's got about 20 seconds to score in the second period. He's coming out. He needs a good changeover. He got a good changeover. He's going to stand up. He missed his headlock there. Only about 5 seconds left. Looks like that's going to be into the second period. It's the third period and it's still tied, and it's kind of who wants it more. Once everybody gets tired, it's who's going to work harder and drive towards it. Bo's got a nice head lever going. That was a good sit out. Bo needs to recover from it, just get his hips up. Bo got 2 for a reversal. That's a good shrug. Will he roll into it? Oh, yeah. Bo got a nice shrug with a range roll in there. And he's going to get 2 for a reversal on whatever back points he gets if he doesn't stick him. Bo really needs to stick this kid here. This could be really good team points if it sticks him here, because we don't have too many wrestlers left. We only have about 4 wrestlers left. The Concordia kid pulled out of it though. Looks like the score is 11-8. Bo's ahead with about 50 seconds left in the third period. This is a really good match. It just keeps going back and forth. We got a stalemate call. Bo's going to be on top. Bo got good hand control right off the whistle there. He's got about 35 seconds left, and he's ahead by 3. He needs to, get his half in there by his leg so he can stop the roll. He's trying to get his leg back. The kid's got a hold of it with his arm. About 15 seconds left. There's only about 5 seconds seconds left in the match, and Bo's ahead 11-8. Looks like he's going to get this one, 11-8. That's going to give the team some points there. We got Jeff Johnson going here with Doug Miller. Looks like they're both ready to wrestle out there. It should be a good match. That's a pretty nice shot, just countering. Whoa, they're trying to meet the jump. He's got a good push-pull going there. He's got to hold that arm. He's shoving his shoulder away so he can set up a shot. They're at about a minute and a half left in the first period. He had a nice front headlock going there. This kid's got pretty nice shots. He's trying to stretch and stay in bounds there. He's got to hold that head. He's trying not to go out of bounds. He's going to try and suck him back in here. He's got a good... He can get a hold of it. No score yet, but about 55 seconds left. That's 2 for Concordia for a takedown. Jeff needs to get up and get out of there and score somehow. He's got to hold the leg. He could pull something out of there if he's got to turn into that crossface. There he goes. He's trying to work into it. Try and stand up and get some points out of it. He's only got about 25 seconds left. He's almost got a Wayne's roll right here. He's got to get a hold of an arm in there and then roll with it, but the kid's arm's not far enough over there yet. When you Wayne's roll, you got to grab that back arm that's back there on his leg and take that leg and just roll with it, and you can roll forever. And that's going to be the end of the first period. Going in the second period, Jeff's down by 2. They're both up now, and he's going to try and work to get a takedown, tie it up, maybe get some back points. The Concordia guy got the takedown there. Jeff got a little out of position, nothing major. All he's got to do is come back, get a shrug or a Granby for 4 or 5 points, and he'll be right up in there. It's only 4-0 in the second period. That's nothing major. He needs to get them legs out of there and get his arms free and try and get up. There you go, keep his head up there. He got a little crossface going, turn into that thing and just get out of there. Kid's almost got a cradle locked up. Looks like Jeff's gonna counter. He might get him on his back there if he flips him over the right way. Just gotta get his arm through and then he could, oh, he almost got it. If you get your arm out through there, you can block it and you can get him on their back. And when they suicide cradle like that, he still had a chance to roll back over the top of him. He broke the cradle lock with his hands and his legs, locking them together, and there's about 30 seconds left, and it's 7-0 and Jeff's down. After Jeff, we have 3 wrestlers left. He needs to get his arms free here, but that's going to end the second period. We're going to go into third. Jeff held on to him there because the Concordia kid took bottom. He's trying to keep him down. He needs to work for a pin here. Oh, the dual points are Abilene has 9 and Concordia has 26. It's not too far away with 3 wrestlers left because 3 wrestlers can score 18 points real easy. There's about a minute and a half left in the 3rd period and Jeff's still down by 7. Needs to get his arms back and base up and try and get out of there and score some points. Jeff needs to work off the bottom a little bit here. He needs to try and get out from under there. Your body gets really fatigued when you're in there for too long, and he's been in there for a while. He's trying to get out of there. He's got about 40 seconds left to score somehow. He needs about 9 points. Left. He needs some kind of score here to make sure the team doesn't get too many points against him. He could get it. He got his arm through. He got a reverse. All right. That's what I was talking about earlier. When that cradle, if you get your arm through, he's got about 10 seconds left of pinning. He's almost got him. He could get him. Oh! They stopped it out of bounds with 1 second left. Gonna lose 9-2. That wasn't a bad match there. That was a pretty good match there. Well fought. Now Will's wrestling. The score is 9-29. We need. This should be a pretty good match. Will's been doing okay all year. He's trying to work his snap downs and just setting up takedowns here and there. After Will, we have 2 wrestlers left, and then the JVers will go at it. Will's got to hold that leg. He needs to kind of either come up behind him or pull it in or crack the hip. Try and get his takedown for 2 points. Sit straight back, just like a sit-up. Because he's got to hold that leg, and he had to hold that arm. If he gets to hold that arm, he's got a great Wayne's roll there. I think he's going for it. He's getting ready to. He's setting it up. All he's got to do is grab a hold of that arm and just kind of sit through and get a lot of points for it. In a stalemate. There's still no score. There's only about 25 seconds left in the 1st period. Will kind of snaps him down, and he just grabbed his leg when he snapped down. He didn't take his leg back far enough. So now it's just kind of a fight in the last 10 seconds here. Who's going to get it? Will's got that wizard in there. Before he gets the takedown, he's going to go for a reversal, though. He's got 3 seconds left. We're going to go into the 2nd period 2-0. Will's only down by 2. Will's going to get on bottom here, and he's trying to work out of there and get some points. Get him up there with the Concordia kid. It's only 2-0, and the dual points are 9-29. This weight 189. The kid's got pretty good hand control. Will needs to get rid of that hand control because he can't do anything. It's roll through here. There he goes. Yeah, he got that. He needs to get his arm back though. There you go. He fought hard enough. He got his arm back. The kid got 2 points for a back there. It's 4-0. Nothing lost. He's in a sit out there. He can go. He can try and like knee under and do that or roll. Or he went for a switch. He's back on bottom because they went out of bounds with about a minute left in the second period. That was a good sit-out knee under Grammy. Now all he's got to do is roll with it for 5 if he can hold on to it long enough. He got his 2 for his reversal, and he's going for a 5. That was an excellent done move. Oh, he just switched it into a headlock. He could stick somebody here. We could really use this stick if he can get it. That was a nice Grammy into a winch roll. Really nice. He's almost got him stuck. He's got about 35 seconds left. The team could really use this as a confidence booster. Everybody's pounding the floors in the stadium benches for a pin, and Will's doing his best. He's got about 15 seconds left. He's only got about half an inch in there. He's squeezing as hard as he can. That kid's fighting pretty hard. He's got about 8 seconds. He's almost got it. The kid's fighting as hard as he can to get out of there. That was a good battle there at the end. It's going in third period, 5-4. Will's in the lead. Pulls him back over top of him when he stood up. He's going to try and work and get him on back. He's going for that turret there. He's going to lift that leg up. He's reaching through the legs, grab that arm. Might get a Sorella so he can get some more back points. With the Sorella, you got to lock your hand through the legs and grab his hand and then stick your arm in his elbow over there and bring him over to the top. Will's got pretty good hand control. He's holding him down to the mat really well. Oh, he got his arm behind his back. He's got a nice hammerlock. He could go for a Fitzenmeyer here. He's got to keep his hips on top of him. The kid got his arm back. He's got the legs in now. He's squeezing them pretty tight. That kind of arches your back. Now he's got his arm underneath his arm with about 55 seconds left, and he's only up by 1. He's holding on tight. He's squeezing. He's trying as hard as he can. Just hold on. Maybe either get some back points or a stalemate. He's only got 40 seconds left. He's up by 1. The kid's got his arm over his head. He's got to keep his head up. There you go. He got a stalemate. So Will's back on top again. About 30. Hold him here and make sure he doesn't score. Kid sat out there. Will needs to bring him back. He's got about 25 seconds to hold him or turn him for back points. He's going to try and cradle him, it looks like. He got about 10 seconds to hold him there. Looks like Will's going to wrap this one up by winning by 1 point here, 5-4. Out there now, about 2:15. These are 2 pretty good wrestlers here. That was a pretty nice shot. Corey sprawled on him. He's got a crossface going. He can get a pancake. Going for a front headlock. he could get a nice throw move in there if he could get it. There's still no score. Corey's got that nice setup where he grabs the head and he grabs their leg. And Concordia, he just kind of taps his head, and then when he's not paying attention, he'll shoot like that. But Corey's doing a good job of paying attention. He could get a nice cement job in here, throw him straight to his back if he could get a hold of it. He almost got it. Got about a minute left in the first period. He's got almost a rush in there with the arm. Corey's just kind of trying to set up his moves. We got both people stop shooting or anything. About 40 seconds left in the first period. Corey needs to get a little bit aggressive. There he goes. He kind of went after him a little bit. There, he's trying to work inside ties and grabbing everything he can. That's a pretty deep shot. Corey got a hold of him, though. He's almost got a cement job there. He got his 2 for his takedown, though. He's holding him down pretty good, and looks like this is going to end the first period with Corey up 2-0. That was a nice, quick stand-up by Corey. Really powerful. He's going for a switch. Came back down to the mat. He needs to keep on moving. He's got a roll there if he can get a hold of it. Kind of backed out with a shrug. Nice reversal. It was a good sit. It was kind of like a turn-in with a shrug. So now it's 4-0 and Corey's winning. Oh, he's turning him. He's got him on his back. Corey could stick him right here.